The beginning, so sister. Hello, hello. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. What's up, Clance? Are you still there? Are you still there or not? I know I've been hearing lots about Ryan Upchurch also, and it's crazy because we used to really like him, his music, anyways. I still do. I still do like his music. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Um, okay, I don't know if this one got notifications or not. All right, well, let's see. That's a cool chair. Really cool chair. Hold on, I gotta grab something really quick. The music takes you round and round. I wonder if there's many people going live tonight. Clancy, are you still there? There's like a streak from that light. It's driving me nuts. Are you still there? Clancy, can you hear me? I can look and see if there's people live. It might be too late, but I figured people would be up late, being it's no work tomorrow for a lot of people. I'm beat, tired. There you are. Hi, Bee Lady. Hi, Paul. Hi, Sky Woman. Hi, guys. About Ryan. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's true. I think Clancy. I think it's when I don't know. I know there's some false flags out there, but I think that case is true. I do. How are you guys? Thank you, Bee Lady. What was I gonna do? Is this my? Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna put that up there. Because everybody does. Paul, how have you been? So see, Sky Woman, I got home. I went and worked for a couple days. I got home and this has never happened, but my house, there was stuff from the recycle in the kitchen all over the house. So the first thing I had to do when I got home is clean the house. I had to sweep the floor, vacuum. I had to take him out for his walk. That's why I'm a few minutes late. I'm just like, who wants to do that right when you walk in the door? But I think it's because he missed me so much and he wasn't getting his walks. So he's never done that before. But my daughter did come and stay with him for a few hours yesterday, but my son works full time. So he was alone today for a long time, I guess. Probably from like 8 until I got here, which was around probably 6. So yeah, he was here for a long time. Hi, EMC. But I think he was mad because I wasn't here. I really think he missed me. I got to do something about it. I did. The neighbor lady came in Friday and let him out for me. She knows where there's a key. I let her know where there's a key. She's a sweet lady. We've made really good friends, me and her. She's a sweetheart. She's a Filipino gal. And I just love her. She's so adorable. So what have you guys been up to? I wanted to let you know, remember I said, once Leticia had her baby, I was going to lay off her and not, hey, Retro, that I wasn't going to be streaming as much about her. And I haven't as much, but I just don't. What's with the Austin Powers theme living room? Hey. I'm stressed. I am sucking down that vape. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys and ask you what you think. What do you think of the whole situation with her? I'm not bashing her. How are you, Retro? How is everybody? We work. And I think, Sky, that's why people like Leticia trigger the shit out of me. Because I work my ass off. And so do many of you guys. We don't just sit around and expect others to, afford for us. Except my ex-husband. I mean, there's a reason for that. I raised our children, so he can kiss my ass. And yeah, when you have to work 2 and 3 jobs and you hear somebody else saying, I won't work, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, you guys, really quick. I won't work. No, working's for stupid people, remember? Oh my gosh. My son's cooking and it smells so good. Oh, whenever he cooks, it smells so good. So on the way home, where are my glasses? Oh, they're there. On the way home, when I was going to leave my boss's house, I went to start the car and it wouldn't start. It would not start. I'm like, I know I didn't leave anything on. I'm very good about that. So we had to jump it. And then I had to take the car down to AutoZone to have them test the battery. Well, the battery failed. It was dead. So had to get a new battery. I mean, that took, the guy had one battery, he said, that came in. And I said, because I was like, do you have any in the back? I don't want to drive to another AutoZone. I'm not familiar with this area, whatever. And he's like, looked on the computer. He says, well, it says we have one, but it's not on the shelf, which means it came, it was delivered. But that means he has to go and unpack 2 pallets. Like, you know how they bring stuff in and they stack it really high and they wrap it with the saran shit. Oh my gosh. So I was there about an hour watching him unload all the boxes. The batteries were at the very bottom. It wasn't in the first pallet. It was in the second one. So it's just been a day from hell. It's been a day from hell. So I wanted to come on and talk to my peeps, my friends on here. Let me see. I missed some comments. Is Leticia getting money from YouTube? Yes. Yep. She does. Yeah, she gets checks every month. I think it's jail time for her. It's long overdue, and Jason baby needs justice. Hopefully, I know. I'm retro. She can act so sweet one day, right? And she can be. Bella, I suggested you take your ex for everything, even in his dreams. Well, I'll tell you about that in a second. I think she is crazy, like a fox, making victim noises to her Simpson. Oh, and they suck it up, EMC. They suck it up. It's like, oh, Leticia, you look so beautiful. Batteries aren't cheap. No. They're like, you look so beautiful. You look so happy. And it's like, so she can play happy. This thing is driving me nuts. You guys see that glare? I wish I would have counted how many times she said she was hungry in one of her. Yeah, of course. Paul, I ended up joining that chat, but you guys, I think we're already gone. I think it was like almost midnight my time, and there was nobody on there. So you guys must have already either not gotten on yet or left. Doubt she will go to jail, and she claims that Jason Baby might go to him. I don't know. I don't think JW has the baby right now. She went on and about mastitis and her heart and all that stuff for how long? Yes, and she's dancing. I'm sorry. Remember the other night she was sitting in her car and she was like, "Oh, I'm miserable. I just feel so sick and yada yada. My boobs are so hard," and being gross like she is. I'm sorry. I have a question. It's been a long time, you guys, since I've been pregnant. Okay, 24 years to be, exact. So, when your boobs are getting big like that and hard, aren't they leaking? I'm confused. She's got to be expressing them. She hasn't gotten anything for the, to dry them up. So last time I got one, I thought it was going to be maybe 60. Yeah, mine was like, it was 199, and then there was tax. It came to like 224 or something like that. So it could have been worse, I guess, but there's always something turning into Penthouse for retro. She gets disability. Yep, she sure does. So she's getting a lot of money from YouTube, you guys. People super chat her like crazy. They send her PayPal, Cash App, Venmo like crazy. And she gets AdSense. So she makes a lot of money. Don't let her fool you. She said if YouTube didn't stop paying her, she would have been able to afford an apartment. Bullshit. Because she even admitted she got a check last month, and she said, everyone told me I wasn't going to be getting a check last month, but I did. She can't afford an apartment. She can afford an apartment off of her disability. Earlier, she was acting like she was going to get her act together and do whatever she could to get this baby back in nudge. Yeah, Sky Woman. She says because the baby did not nurse, okay, because the baby didn't suck on her titties and she wasn't able to nurse him the whole time, she doesn't want him. It's too late. The bond's already been broken. But then she says, oh, he's going to watch these videos someday and realize, oh, my mother loved me so much. Knowing that she can go to court and possibly get her kid and get help. No. I mean, you just can't believe anything she says. Maybe she will end up going to court, but she lies. So either she knows she's going to go to court and try to fight for her kid. She already knows this. You guys, she already knows what she's going to do. She just plays with people. And she's always 20. Really, Sky? My son's 24 and my daughter's 22. Penthouse is a high-end yes, I know what Penthouse is. And then put on the same outfit of the supposed great. It drives me nuts. because she was saying, oh, I didn't ask for this. And it's like her audience is like, oh, I know, poor Leticia, you didn't ask for this. Have they not been paying attention? She absolutely did ask for this. Like literally asked him to screw her and ejaculate inside her, knowing she was ovulating. So how is that not asking for it? Asking for it. Like, will you have sex with me? Where do you want me to where do you want me to come? Inside me. What? That's some bullshit, you guys. No. I don't know how. And now she's talking like her mom's, she's talking like she's happy her mom's being nice to her, but she says horrible, awful things about her mom, and she has no right to say anything. Leticia brought her mother and her brother's business to YouTube, and it's not like it was just she was saying stuff about them. She was showing their friggin' faces. So who's in the wrong? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get. She did say today that Jason's name was on the. Yeah, first. Well, what if it's not his kid? What's she going to do then? Change the name or keep it? Her trigger word is work. Exactly. Work it, girl. Do your thing. And I mean, her and TT, you know, the other one, are the same. They're always the same. Because you know what they always do? Oh, yeah, my boot, they're so big. Look at, it's like most of the time I'm covering my boobs up. Like I've been working my ass off. I'm tired. I want to be comfortable. I'm in my little workout spandex pants and a shirt. But I'm like, why is that so important to show your tatas? Hey, Max. Sims don't know about the dog. Well, people say it in the thing all the time. And you know what, Max? You know what her Sims say? Oh, quit mentioning the dog murders. It's that's in the past. People need to quit throwing her past in her face. But it's not like she's completely different. You know, she's not completely different. Did you ever read the chat during her lives from? Yes. Well, they are annihilating her, but yeah, but then you got the ones that are like kissing her ass. Kissing her. Right, but they should. They need to go educate themselves, right? She is never going to get that child. She claims her mother is going with her. Yeah, her mother lives with her sex offender brother, right? 8 puppies in a freezer. That's enough right there. Max, not only that, but what about sexually molesting your dog? I mean, and then admitting it, that you did it and you let it go on for way too long. Who does that? I mean, if you would sexually molest a dog, and I'm sorry, but she's a little bit too focused on this, wanting to nurse this kid. Like, I understand mothers being like, oh my gosh, it's such a bonding time. You know, I love to nurse. I did. I loved nursing my kids. But it's like that's all she talks about. If that kid's not going to be sucking on my tits, then then I don't want him. Why? I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but I am saying this. If somebody is sick enough to molest a dog or an animal, period, then who knows what level they would stoop to. You know what I'm saying? The father was unknown. Right. But she said she changed it. Yeah. And put him on there or something. 8 puppies is honestly the only thing that she has to attract men. Her boobs, Retro. Her titties. Tough titty, said the kitty, but the milk's still good. It's not going to be good for long. She claimed that when she was working at a vet, they told her that that was the most humane way of doing away with them. Putting them alive into a freezer. They told her that. It's just amazing how she blames everybody else for everything. I just, if you pay attention, when she says that she did something, right? Say if she did something. There's so many things. Remember when she was antagonizing her brother and she just wouldn't shut up, and she was got the camera up in his face, and he was like, put it away, stop filming me, put it away. You could tell he was getting very agitated. She knows her brother, right? And she knows what his triggers are. She knows what will piss him off and what won't. She knows the kind of reaction she's going to get, but yet she continues to do it. So he pushes her. She said he headbutted her. Isn't there another creator that says that too about somebody? Anyways, he headbutted her, and she said she got a big bruise here, which we never saw a bruise on her face. But he pushed her down in the chair behind her. And that's violent. He was violent with her. What was my point? Oh yeah. So because she did what she did, that was all his fault. She had to leave the house because it was all his fault. It's honestly the only thing she had. Oh, I saw that one. Okay. Anytime I talk about her, you guys, I just suck this thing down. I couldn't imagine Yvette saying, I would see Yvette saying, take him to a shelter or something, not, put him in a freezer. That's nuts. I just can't. Yeah, EMC, she did. Oh, that was so sick. I couldn't. Yeah. Who actually knows what is true that she says? Right, B lady. Exactly. How do we know what's true and what's not? And YouTube lets her get away. Has any of you guys, have any of you guys reported her channel? You guys know I am not for cancel culture whatsoever, but have any of you guys, my hair is driving me nuts. When it gets wet after you've washed it and dried it and stuff, and then you go out in the rain or whatever, it rained here today. Then it gets all frizzy and curly. That's what mine did, and it's driving me nuts. I'm not trying to primp, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my hair to where I want it. So has any of you guys ever reported her channel? Anybody? Because the reason I say her channel needs to be reported is because she's dangerous. She's dangerous for young women to listen to, young men to listen to, Did you say something, honey? Oh. She's very dangerous. She talks about unaliving herself all the time. She threatens people all the time. Listen to everything she says, and YouTube's just like, oh, well. And I noticed some of her videos are still monetized, even though she's talking about that stuff. And it's not supposed to be, if you mention those things, it's not supposed to get monetized. So let me see. Hey, Melanie. And someone contacted the vet. And once again, she was like, is anyone here? Hey, anyone in Indiana? Anybody? B lady wants to know. Indiana. Everything is someone else's fault. Exactly. How are you guys? What are you guys doing for your weekend? Your Labor Day weekend? Is someone being killed in the other room? No, why? Why, Retro? Why do you ask that? Melanie says, I don't understand how she was able to make money off of YouTube. She does know that everything gets submitted to the IRS, so she will lose her benefits if she's made over their threshold. Oh, one of your other tabs started playing. I'm like, wait, what? She doesn't seem to be worried about it, Melanie. She doesn't seem to care. Nope. I don't know why everyone in her chat's like, you're allowed to make a certain amount over your disability, so she's fine. Okay. Every video she makes, I report. Good job. You know, you can report her channel as well. You know, you can report the whole channel and you can put why. Max has reported and I have no problem admitting that. Good for you. B lady, for the threats she's made, about when she made threats of unaliving her baby, when she's plus trying to do real unaliving on live, I believe is against terms of service. Oh, did you guys catch it? Somebody said in the chat, oh yeah, remember you took those, over the counter, those, they didn't say over the counter, but they said those pills to try to harm your baby, remember? And you tried to off yourself. Get this. She said, see, she knows exactly what she's doing. She said, why do you think I bought the specific pills that I did? Because I knew that they probably aren't going to cause you serious harm and die. I knew they weren't going to kill me, she said. And she said, I knew it could harm the baby maybe a little bit, but I knew it wasn't going to kill me. So she planned this shit out. She wasn't trying to commit, that. She wasn't. And I knew it. She plans it for show. She knew exactly what she was doing. And then she admits it. Good, EMC. That's good. The video where she punched her belly is, she said, okay. Well, I heard her reasoning was she said she was punching up where her heart was or something. She was trying to get the heart to stop racing or palpitating or something. She wasn't trying to harm the baby. That's what she said. See, she's got an excuse for everything. Everything. And what we go by is what she does. Right. Have you been around in the YouTube community? One channel of witches was telling folks they could get human bones on Etsy. Stop. Why? They sell those? I mean, come on, think about it. Women sell their crusty, dirty underwear and dirty socks, and that's disgusting. Well, wouldn't you think the FBI or whatever would be like checking that out? Because if they've got human bones, then they've obviously got the bones from somewhere. The person who's selling them, right? That's nuts. I honestly can't believe she has a channel, all that she has said. Hi, Native. You have what, Sky Woman? Unless she shows her private parts, they don't care. Yeah, that one time that her coochie accidentally got exposed. Hi, you guys. So what are you doing this weekend? Yes, Paul. Mark does. So many simps in her chat these days. Someone looked it up and she can't make more than $2,000 per month, and I'm sure she has made. Oh, so on top of her disability, she can make $2,000. So she can make $3,000 a month total then, because she said she gets about $1,000 in disability. Plus she gets food stamps. Listen, I want the best for her. I do, but she doesn't want the best for her. That's the thing. When people say, you people in the chat are bullies and all you're doing is making things worse. No, because even when she gets the positive feedback, she still will go on the next day and be a total, basket case. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think she really likes the drama, the negative shit. Oh, so she has to. I was on disability years ago, and it's over 800 you can earn a month. So on top of your disability amount. Oh, okay, Sky, I gotcha. EMC, her third strike is coming. Where do you put Y on the report? Well, it should ask you, honey. So let me see. Let's check this out. So I'm going to just go to a channel. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, she goes live, I don't know how many times a fucking day. Okay. There's her channel. Let me see. View channel. Let me see. I just want to see something. Report user. Let me see. Does it ask? So if you click on, okay. So if you go to her channel, click on the little dots, the 3 dots up at the top right, it'll say report user. And then you click on it. It says, what is the issue? Harassment and cyberbullying, privacy, impersonation, violent threats, child endangerment, hate speech against a protected group. Well, hate speech against the police, hate speech against the government, hate speech against people, spam and scams. None of these are my issue. So you can go look, and she has threatened to kill government officials. Is that loud on your guys' end? I'd bet anything she forced her water to break. It was also explained Bruce. So she said that she is just playing games on the internet at this point. Yep. It's all for attention. She's got people's attention. She has people listening to her, and according to her, she's never had anybody listen to her before. So she's eating it up, and whatever she can, how in her mind, how do I keep this exciting? How do I keep people interested? Like I said, like a crazy horse. The baby even moved. Oh, she hit her, but yeah, whatever she was punching her stomach. Yeah, well, she tried to work her way out of that one, threatening to kill and or name people. Yes, and she even said in one of her lives tonight, JW, I think it was. She said, "I would like to blow his out" or something. You can't say that. Oh my gosh. Really, B lady? But for what? She also says she's clear. Did you hear her say, Sky Woman? Did you see me say hello to you in there the other day? I said hi to you and you didn't respond. I was sad. Did you hear her say she's an empath and she can reach people and hear things? I'm like, oh, you are the first. And then she called JW a narcissist. I'm like, excuse me, who's the narcissist? And then she started saying, oh, I didn't want anything sexually from either one of those guys. Their teeth were disgusting. Well, you didn't seem to bother. That didn't seem to bother you when you were asking him for his D, were you? Or when you were saying how it hurt you so bad afterwards. And, she started explaining how she wants to do it next time. She just lies. Now she's saying she's also, yeah, that's crazy. They probably plundered them from graveyards. Really, Paul? You think? Oh, give their bodies to science. Yeah. I do too, Max. I agree. I don't think nothing, because for one, in order to change, you have to admit there's something you need to change. She says all the time, I admit my faults. I've not ever once heard her say, yeah, that was my fault. I really need to work on that. Or I lost 150 pounds. Okay. And how that was 2 years ago. And what? Now what? Like, is that what you're going to say for the rest of your life? That was your one accomplishment? I hope she doesn't get that kid, because she flips, you guys. I've always said she's like Sybil, even though Sybil has so many different, more personalities. Leticia, you can see her be in one personality and then another and then another. Oh, why should you knock on the fridge? Because the salad might be dressing. Oh my God. Here comes Native breaking out the jokes. I love it. She's been going live every other hour. I know, because she's addicted to YouTube. She likes hearing her own voice. And she thinks she's so smart, doesn't she? She just thinks she's the cat's meow. Oh, you can't leave a comment? Yeah. Well, hi, Lady K. Well, where are they? Where are they in this time of need? Yeah, you check one of those, and then the next step is they bring up her videos, and you have to check the box of what video. Okay, so EMC, do you see what Skywoman's saying? Meanwhile, her teeth. Yeah, Miss Thang, your teeth aren't so perfect either. Hit send in the net. I think she broke her own water. Wait, I check those boxes daily. I've never heard anything again. Just keep doing it, honey. Yeah, she's hyper intelligent. I found something that I think fits her. Okay. And I saved it so I could read it to you guys. I want to tell you really quick. It's now illegal for anyone under 21 to buy canned whipping cream. Canned whooping cream. Honey Cake Girl. I just saw a live from her about 30 minutes or so ago. She said as soon as they give her the opportunity to sign and relinquish parental rights, she's doing it. That's what she says. But then she said earlier, part of me wants to go to that court date and try to see if I can get him back. And then she's like, then she's just too wishy-washy. One day she wants the kid, the next day she doesn't. Ooh, Satan worshipers use human bones for WE. Oh. Hi, honey. Let me see. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, she won't do the work. That's the problem. People have rooted for her. People would support her. So there's a YouTuber, you guys. I don't know if you heard about this. I'm just going to give you a few updates of what's going on in the world, because they will issue a warrant. She says she doesn't care. Yeah, she doesn't care that she gets a warrant. And then when they go to arrest her, she's going to be a victim again because she got arrested, right? It's just a vicious cycle. So she purposely does things to cause these problems for herself, but yet when it's time to pay up or pay the consequences, then she's the victim. Yes, and as soon as she runs out of weed, she'll be screaming at the baby. Can you imagine? Or bringing the baby on her freaking weed runs. You check them all. Year of all the required classes in rehab, doing all that. Wow. Okay, so this is Thai authorities. Thai authorities have issued an arrest warrant against a popular YouTuber accused of scamming followers out of $55 million. So when people say this doesn't happen on YouTube, like I know Unirock is going after, not going after, but trying to figure out what MGL and Leticia, another Leticia, it's the birth mother of Vaughn McRae. Do you guys know who that is? Anyways, his wife's a YouTuber, but he's in the hospital in a coma. But so MGL has been doing fundraisers and all this stuff for lawyers, but there's been no receipts for lawyers, no receipts where the money's gone. And so people are calling her out on it and saying, because now people who have donated are asking for refunds because they were promised to know what was happening with it. So Thai authorities issued an arrest warrant for YouTube star Nutty for a $55 million scam. Nutty advertised Forex trader courses and flaunted images of her purported profits to Instagram. In her account's last post in May, Nutty said she owed 1 billion baht, or 27.5 million, to investors. Thai authorities have issued an arrest warrant for Nathamon Nutty Klongchok, an influencer and YouTuber they say scammed followers out of 2 billion baht, about 55 million, in a foreign exchange trading scam before fleeing the country. Nutty, who frequently posted dancing and singing videos to her 847,000 YouTube followers, also claimed to be a successful Forex trader in her Instagram bio and posted advertisements for private Forex trading courses to the platform. She also claimed to be able to deliver major returns to her investors, promising 25% returns on 3-month contracts and 30% returns on 6-month contracts, according to Asian trading site NetShark. Okay, so, well, there's more, but wow. So this is her in one picture. That's her in one picture. And then these look like two different people. Huh. But that's her on Instagram. That's crazy. So, you know. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about parents with children in foster care will no longer have to pay child support? That's interesting. White people say they're being discriminated against. Oh yeah, there's the new Netflix movies. I watched one called She's in Control or something. That was a trippy show. Cutting COVID isolation and mask mandates will mean more damage to business and health in the long run. Anyways, so we have a missing boy, you guys. Oh my gosh, this little boy comes out of Everett, Washington. He's 12 years old. His name is Jesse James Nelson. Nickname is JJ. I'm gonna post a picture of him up there. He has dyed pink, light red hair and was wearing a red shirt, black shorts at the time of his disappearance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at, there's so many kids that are going missing. Can you see him? Did you hear about that There was two people, two different abductions in Memphis, Tennessee. There was that jogger lady. She got found, right? I think like a black SUV came up and snatched her up when she was on a jog. And then in the Target parking lot, there was a mother and her two daughters, I believe it was, when she was loading the car up with the stuff that she had purchased. They got abducted. It's getting really scary out there, you guys. Please be careful. Carry mace on you. Carry wasp spray. Carry your, your protection. Yes, Vaughn's mom was Letitia. Yep. Oh, about the child support? Let's see. Did it say a state? Oh yeah, officers seize a shipment of baby wipes that turned out to be $11.8 million of cocaine. Very, very interesting. Munchausen syndrome. Where did that go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Weird. I don't know where that went. Oh, it's businesses now? Tacoma. That's crazy. Tacoma. My sister lives in Tacoma. Oh, that's so sad. It was just here. What's this? Is that it? No? Is this one it? No. I grew up in foster care, so I'm very interested. Okay, honey. I'll look. I live in a fear of being snatched. A cop would think I'm crazy if my car got searched. I have a stun gun, mace on my keys, the alarm on my purse, 2 knives. Good for you. Good for you. You can't be too you can't be too prepared, honey. I think that's awesome that you have all that protection. It's weird. It just like disappeared. This is crazy. This is so weird. I'm going to look under the, hold on. I'm going to look under something else. Well, I always get sidetracked, you guys. I was looking for that thing that I think Leticia has, but let me see if I can find. Hi, Jolene. How are you? We've been on here 48 minutes and counting. I know. I need to be doing that. I keep meaning to do that. Good for you, Sky Woman. Guns are our constitutional right. It shouldn't even. Yeah, because Jolene, I'm glad you made it, honey. I was gonna say that. Yeah, when the Hollywood stars and the politicians, they try to get rid of our right to carry, right? But damn well that their security detail isn't going to give up their weapons. So how much sense does that make? Did you guys hear about the chief financial dude from Bed Bath and Beyond? Jumped out a window. I'm thinking maybe he was up to some, maybe doing some shady stuff. I'm looking for, oh, hold on. This is interesting. Woman fed up with friends' bad behavior calls CPS and has her children removed from her home. Thought she was a horrible mother and doing things that will cause irreparable damage to their children. Would you stand by and watch quietly? She was a hoarder, for one, and lived in a filthy house that was jam-packed with junk she didn't need. It was so bad that it was treacherous to walk around in her house, especially on the stairs. I was always worried that if there were a fire, that place would go up in flames in a second and they wouldn't be able to escape the mess. On top of that, she was a drug dealer that had people coming and going from her apartment at all hours of the day and night, meaning when her children were home, she was dealing drugs and smoking them. It was very bad. To top it all off, she was one of those believers in holistic medicine and not getting vaccines. So her kids were constantly sick and missing school, and they were a threat to other people. Now that, sorry, none of your business. Don't care. If somebody doesn't want to get a vaccine, then they don't have to get a vaccine. If you do want to get a vaccine, get a vaccine. All my kids got vaccinated when they were little, but some people don't believe in it. And you know what? Hey, I'm no doctor, but, everything has a risk. And whatever. But, and it's none of her business if the place is a mess. The only thing, I would be concerned about is that she was a drug dealer. That out of those three things that this woman named, okay, God, there's so many things about kids. Man has at least 6 children from different affair partners. So I don't think it's any of her business. I'm trying to find the one. Well, I can't find. Oh my gosh, there's so many things with kids. Okay, I'm trying to find the thing with Leticia. What I think she is. Aspergillosis in dogs, symptoms and causes, treatment. Sorry, you guys. I heard the door open. Nobody got out, so I thought when I got up, I was nose to nose with the man who told me to get in. Wait. You never know when a grizzly or mouse. At 5 a.m. At 5 a.m., I was in my hub's car taking food home. I unlocked my car, turned it on. There was a van next to me. I got out to put food on passenger floor and looked on the van. It was empty when bending down. I heard the door open. Nobody got out, so I thought when I got up, I was nose to nose with the man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jolene, I get it. I had nothing on me to protect myself. I stood froze, and a car pulled in. I pushed him as hard as I could and crawled in, and he crawled in the back of my car when crossing over to... Oh my gosh. I accidentally hit my hand on the horn, and he got out and ran. And the cops came. The video showed no plates on van. Oh my gosh, honey, thank God. I mean, I understand exactly how you feel. That feeling that somebody, that you could die, then, right then, is scary as hell. And you think quickly, and like I've lived in fight or flight mode. And those of you who come from traumatic backgrounds, I hate the word trauma. Now, I hate that word because you know who says it all the time. All the trauma I've suffered, all the trauma. It's like, shut up. I hate that word now. But anyways, he would have had to kill me before I would be willing to get in that van. Yep. Did the cops check all the doorbell cams in the neighborhood? Oh my gosh. You guys, I have to grab a couple ibuprofen. Hold on. Oh my God. My back. I've been getting headaches lately and I don't know why. It could be my sinuses. It could be my sinuses, but I get headaches. I don't know if some of you have heard my story that happened. Or should I say my experience? Not my story. My story is a sad, sad story. I was carjacked by two men with guns. They wanted me to get in the back seat. I got out and told them they would have to shoot me right there. Shit. Hi, Chris. How are you, honey? What the hell? Well, thank God, EMC. They just said, okay, fine. See, when you stand up to them, it's like you're taking a risk, right, though? I took a ride from a stranger one day in a white van, coincidentally, and the dude pulled over, cocked a gun, and pointed it at me. I immediately grabbed the gun barrel and twisted his arm. Oh my gosh. You guys, this isn't funny. I'm just like, I'm amazed at how freaking brave you guys are. They got in my car, took off. They got in my car and took off and ended up kidnapping a woman and they took your car, EMC? Well, see, situations like that, you know how Leticia is always saying, I have CPTSD. Okay, you know how many people probably do? All of us. I mean, just something one time happening to you can give you PTSD, CPTSD, and it can affect you forever. So she acts like she's the only one in the world who's ever experienced any traumatic thing, you know? I didn't even think. I just grabbed the gun. I would have said the same thing. Say if you get in the likes of being seen again is rare. Right. That's it. So you might as well die fighting to get the fuck away from these sickos, or you get in and you're done probably, right? You might get lucky, but you don't know. Oh, I had a stalker too, Sky. They're scary. He tried to throw me out of his car one time. Literally opened the door and tried to throw me out while he was driving. Scary shit. But this other guy, some of you guys weren't, make sure you're subscribed, you guys. Check and make sure you're subscribed, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people somehow. Good. He's in prison. Good. Yeah, you would probably been dead. So I've told a lot of you guys that have been here a long time about this, but I'll try to make it quick. So when I was younger, I did modeling, right? And this was before being a beer girl and, all of that with the modeling agency and everything. So I was skipping school with the girl of this family I lived with. We all went to school together. They had taken me in. Well, her dad tried to molest me too, but his wife, he's married, and she was sleeping in the next room. But anyways, I was with her, one of the three girls, and I said, let's skip school and go down to the beach and take photos, because I wanted to get some more photos, right? To have for portfolio or whatever. I wanted to get them blown up and do all that stuff. So we were just, screwing around, and we were out there taking pictures, and nobody was there. It was dead. And we went into the bathroom because I was going to change into something else. And she went into the stall to go pee. I was doing stuff by the mirror, and in walks this dude in the woman's bathroom. And I'm like, oh shit. Automatically, I'm in that fight or flight mode, right? And so he grabs me and pulls me against the wall with him. And he's like, you're going to suck my dick. I laugh about it now, but it's not funny. He's like, I want you to get down there and suck. And he was a big, fat guy with red hair. I remember exactly what he looks like. I don't know if he was on coke or what he was on, but his eyes were all bugged out. And I was like thinking, okay, I'm in this bath. And in the meantime, as he's doing this, my friend comes out of the stall, knows all this is happening. And she takes off. She goes out the door. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's leaving me in here by myself with this guy? I'm gonna get strangled. I mean, I was thinking to myself, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna make me do what he wants, and he's either gonna take me away or he's gonna strangle me and leave me in this bathroom, and I'm gonna be dead. So I start thinking, how can I get out of this? How can I get out of this? And I'm like, I go, if I do that here, somebody might walk in. And wouldn't you get in trouble if somebody caught us? And it worked, man. It worked. He's like, okay, let's go. And he takes me. He's holding on to one part of my purse. I'm holding on to the other part. And he's like, come on, you're going to my car. So he's like pulling me with my purse. And here comes my friend. Turned out later she's lesbian and she really liked me, but she was a good friend. So she comes barreling towards us with a knife. She had went to her car and got the knife out of her glove box and came chasing him down. And he drops that part of my purse, books it to his El Camino. And she didn't stop. She chased him till she got him into that car. And he got in the car, and she got the license plate. We ended up going to the police station and reporting this guy. I don't know whatever happened. And so he takes off, and that was that. That was so terrifying. But I worked at a tanning salon, and I saw him. I took the bus, and I saw his El Camino driving down that Aurora Avenue. Because I've never seen a El Camino like it. It had a specific decal. The back window was all one of those, I don't know what you call it, but the back window had a big decal thing on it. And it was terrifying. But thank God nothing happened to me that day. Nothing happened to me that day. Then there was this little boy, Blair, that I watched for a place to live. His mom was a single mom, and she was a hairdresser, and she worked out of her home. And I think she did other things too, but whatever. So I watched him. She'd go out with her friends and stuff, but she gave me a place to live. And for some reason, I ended up over at his dad's. They weren't married, with him. For some reason, I stayed there for a couple days with them. This guy is like spying on me through the bathroom window, and then gets me in his bedroom somehow, and that didn't go very well. But there's so many disgusting experiences that many of us have had in our lives, and we don't act like that, like her. And I don't see, even through all of the molestations, the grape that happened to me my first time ever doing it, by an older guy, the way my mom was an alcoholic, my father was abusive, like all of these things, I still can't imagine behaving like that. So I feel like some of it's not real, I feel like some of it is an act. I do, because I just don't. My mom was horrible to me. I can't imagine ever treating her like Leticia does, her mom, ever. Yeah, it's hard. Well, Sky Woman, maybe I'll have you come up one night, honey. Oh my gosh, a coma. Hi, KK. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that happened to you too. He got 27 years. Do you think that was justice, KK? I'm curious. Do you think 27 years was justice? Jolene, nobody's stupid for that. Like, we use our best judgment, right? See, all of us have a story. All of us. And when people act like they're the only ones in the world who have ever had any of these things happen to them, it's like, it's all around you, everywhere. I get triggered when I see people treating their kids bad, or pregnant moms, or moms. Like, there's certain women on here that trigger the hell out of me because they're bad moms, and there's something in them that reminds me of my mom, and it triggers me. But also, you have to heal. Like, you have to put the work in to heal. And then if you get married to somebody who doesn't understand this kind of stuff, who have never had anything like that happen around them, to them, none of it, they don't understand. And then that causes a whole nother, a whole nother set of issues. That's for sure. Friends hit on me, and I had no idea why they were befriending me. Remember that it made me feel betrayed. I've had so many friends hit on me. Yes. Now, I'm not going to say, hey, I'm flattered. If a woman hits on me, I'm flattered. Like, I've been with women before. Like, in my younger days. I can remember one of them was, she ended up fighting me. We got in a fist fight on New Year's Eve. We were like out together, and wearing a nice long straight black dress with a slit. And I remember, and she got jealous about something and flipped the hell out on me and started hitting me. And I'm like, dude, So I had to throw down on her. I had to hit her. I just did. But yeah, that wasn't good. I don't like to fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But yeah, women, that doesn't bother me when they hit on me. But guys, it's the women's boyfriends or husbands. If you are a woman, and I'm not trying to be mean, you guys, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I'm saying this. If you are a woman and you have a guy who you know is in a relationship, stay the fuck away from him. That's not yours. That is so. See, these men can only do what they do because there's women willing to do it with them. If women would just stop doing that, say, hey, you know what? You're still married. You got a girlfriend, whatever. No, I don't mess with that. I have never done that, ever. I've had friends as boyfriends when I was a little bit younger, when I was, gorgeous, long time ago. They would hit on me, and I would tell my friends. And some women are just stupid. Sorry. They would rather pick the guy, the one that's willing to cheat on him than, the friend that's honest and says, hey, your dude's hitting on me. It's making me feel uncomfortable and you need to know. Nope. What do you think happens? The woman gets mad at the woman. It's like, women, stay away from the guys that are taken. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Go get somebody else, And why don't you start thinking about maybe how that might affect a family, or might affect the other, if there's no kids or whatever, but it will still affect the woman. Like, how would you like that done to you? Think about that. Do unto others. Is that hard? Stay away from people who are taken. EMC, you guys, if you would like to have, if you guys would like to have a night where people can come up and share your stories, hey, I would love that. And as we know, we have a lot of loving, kind people in here. You don't have to go on video. You can have the camera off like that. You can have the camera off, and you don't have to, nobody has to see you, but you can talk, I would have been satisfied if they put a tracker on him and it would just go off when he was within so many miles. I was still fearful he would escape. Well, thank God. 27 years is a good stint, huh? Aw, Native, you're so sweet. Yes, Jolene, so many people have been victims of crimes. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You should come down here. Or Montana, or wait, hold on. I'm trying to think it. What WY? Why can't I think of where that is? Don't take notice. I don't like it. I don't like people that me too, Chris. You shouldn't be dating a man you don't trust, though. Without trust, every relationship will fail. I agree with you, Retro. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, Lady K, you are too sweet. She says, you're still gorgeous. Girl, I can't believe it. Next month, I'm going to be 54 freaking years old. Oh, it's almost 55. It's almost 60. I surround myself with good people and our ranch hands that we love. Ooh, I would love to be on a ranch. Of course, it was your fault. The woman usually turns on the woman. Makes sense, right? Yeah, right? It's like, stay away from taking people. That's awful. Like, how would you like that to happen to you? Yes, Native. I would totally run. Well, some people may not like it. Sosa, oh my gosh. Oh, Wyoming. Okay. We rarely leave the ranch. Everything we need is that's what I would do. Jolene, thank you. I look like I'm in my early 40s. Well, then I am aging because people used to say 30s. So I am aging. But thank you. Early 40s, hey, that's better than 54. Hold on. Somebody wants in. I guess you guys want Native wants to see him. Oh, my body is so come on. Come on, you little turd. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I know you just want some lovies. You just want some lovies. You just want the grandma loves. Huh? Oh, you want your butt scratched? You just want the grandma loves. Huh? Come here. I love you. I missed you too. I missed you too, baby. Yes, I did. Okay. I'm so hyper. Hey, calm down. Okay. You can't jump on me like that. Huh? Babies, you can't. He is so big. I bet you weigh 140 pounds now. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Look. Say hi. Say hi. Can you say hi? Say hi. I love you. Say hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. I love you. We need to brush your teeth. We need to brush your teethies. You can lay down. Okay, buddy, lay down. What are you doing? What? 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 I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Yes, I do. I love you. Okay, go sit down. Go lay down. Isn't he so handsome? Are you so handsome? Okay, you want to sit there and look handsome? Okay, guys, look. There he is. Say hi, everybody. Oh, it looks like my hair is that short. Gross. Look at how handsome you are. Look at how handsome you are. He did miss me. Aw, B Lady, you're a doll. I love B Lady too. She's a sweetheart. Are you still thinking of moving to Arizona? I was thinking Tennessee, but I'm not so sure. Aw, B Lady. B Lady is a very intelligent woman. She's smart. And she's a very kind, sweet woman. He missed me. Thank you, EMC. Dari, how are you? Oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? I haven't seen you forever. I am 53 now, and I don't know if I'm in perimenopause. Hurts. Everything hurts. Well, you could have fibromyalgia like me, or arthritis, depending. We were at a party store checking out. My son was 5 and asked me very loudly, "Mom, are you going to be 23 again?" And then we went on to say we have celebrated 23 so many times. That was very young for menopause. No, B Lady, 53? My mom said she went through it in like her 40s. Aw, I miss you. I still have your Bible that you sent me and the microphone I use all the time that you sent me. And I have my little crochet cross on in the Bible, and then I have the other one that hangs on my door. I remember everything. Everything. I do have psoriatic arthritis, but never bad enough to need medication. Well, I used to be on opiates for 12 years. So all of them, any of them, started with tramadol, then went to hydrocodone, then went to oxycodone, Percocet, then went to OxyContin, and then cold turkey quit it. I was like, that's it. I cold turkey. I quit cigarette smoking and then picked this up. That was stupid. Stupid. But I'm trying to quit this still. I'm just going through too much to quit right now. I can't. Nobody likes a quitter. So I got off of my opiates just on my own. I said, I don't want these anymore. Controls my life. You always need them. You need more and more and more. So I have a strong mind. I can quit things when I really want to. Oh, for the membership? Okay. I got to figure out how to do that. I wish Picker was here. Robert's not here. Sean's not here. Oh my gosh, say hi. I know. You just always want my attention. Don't you? You always want my attention. Say hi. Say hi, B Lady. Say hi, Dari and KK and Lady K and Sky and Jolene. Say hi to all of them and Chris, and if Paul's still here. I'm just letting Native Princess. Just look at everyone who's been commenting. I think I got everyone who's been EMC. Look at everyone. Retro. They're all here. Say hi to everybody. Sosa. Do you love me? Look at those big brown eyes. Do you love me? I love you. I love you so much. He lets me hold his hand and everything. So, yeah. I know. It's just me. It's only me. I've got a lot on my plate going on. But I wanted to tell you, B Lady, the attorney said the middle of December, we have our trial date. So that's going to be it. That's when we go to court. So look at this little chandelier for your rear view mirror. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so that should be interesting. I was just being silly. I was referencing Leticia. 30 years. Oh my gosh. See, that's how long I've been married. 29. Well, 24, but we've been together 29. We have, it's 29 total that we've been married and been together, whatever. Okay, so I was going to look and see if I wanted to play part of, bitches. She called someone out. How funny. Okay. What was it? Oh, yeah. We're going to go to... I know. It's the middle of December. But he gave me a list of everything I need to gather together. Everything. Our bank statements, text messages, bank statements, text messages, other stuff. I can't remember. Oh, she was just again? Oh, hold on. Oh, this was okay. Let's listen.
Okay, so it's the evening of September 4th, 2022. I didn't expect to make a video right now, but I wanted to relay my thoughts about the upcoming court proceedings that I have. I spoke to my mom, and she said that she would stand with me during court for both instances or whatever, the first one being for the child and the neglect.
Wait a minute. So you're actually going to take your mom up on that offer? Really? Even though you say how crazy your mom is and your brother, and your mom is she treated you terrible and they're crazy. Why would you want her to stand up there for you if she's so terrible? I'm confused. Like, if she's so terrible, why would you accept that? Miss, I don't put up with anyone's shit. I don't care what happens. Do it by yourself. Why can't you go do it alone? Why you need your mommy at 35 years old? Grow up. What's that going to help anyways?
That the child was forced to sustain
the neglect. Yeah. Is your mom going to say that you didn't neglect the kid, even though, or didn't neglect your body while you were carrying the kid? What about when your mom said on a video, I didn't want you to have the kid and be here because I knew that you would possibly get something. She was worried for the baby. If you guys remember that, do you remember her mom saying something about her being worried that Leticia would harm the baby once he was out?
Or forced to sustain under my watch. So
good, Jolene.
They had marked on there that
Yay.
The issues that I had were parenting skills, that there was domestic violence and mental health concerns, housing and employment, and also that what was the other one? Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will.
And then I noticed on the bottom where it said that they were going to start with like visitations.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were going to do some nonsense about that I was supposed to what was it? Something about that it was going to continue, that they're going to have him in foster care until I get my shit together.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to do that.
There you go.
If there is any possibility that I can just sign him over, I'll just do that at that time.
She could get this baby back that she loves so very much. He's going to find out how much his mother loves him when he sees the videos later in life. Really? That you wouldn't get your shit together to get him back? You selfish bitch. Sorry, but she is. I think now she's getting a little snooty with her dancing and her putting on her makeup now and doing her hair. I think she's wanting to get back out there and gallivant around. And she's thinking, I don't want no kid tying me down. I can use this as an excuse. They took him away. That's it. She doesn't want to take care of the baby. She could have got help. Yeah. Or she's not going to do it. Nope. And she wouldn't even let a loving family adopt the baby. Remember, she just said, nope, he needs to go into foster care. He's going to be part of the system. That's what she wanted for this kid. It's so sad. She's back. Yep. Yep, Jolene. Exactly. I've been with my guy since I was in the 7th grade. We broke up when I was 20 for 2 years. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. As soon as they find out she lost. Mm-hmm. Hell, I don't believe she's going. Yeah, I don't think. I got caught off, so she is going to fight for. No. Well, first she said that her mom will go to court with her to kind of, poo-poo the neglect charges and all that, or say that she's not neglectful, whatever. And she said, well, if they want me to get my act together to get my baby back, I'm not going to do it. I'll just sign him over right then and there. She doesn't want to have to put any effort into getting this baby back. She doesn't want to, because she's a narcissist. She's selfish. She's entitled. And you know what? Good. Let someone else raise that baby. Mm-hmm. That's right. You're still older than me. I think she'll go. Well, she's going to have a warrant if she doesn't. Well, I don't think she'd go on her own, Lady K. If she doesn't have her mommy or someone to go with her, I don't think she would go. But Maybe because she has to be lady. I don't know. I don't know. Because if she can go to court and get her baby back, that's what she's thinking. If she can just show up to court and then they'll say, okay, you can have your baby back, then that's that. But if she has to do anything, any work to get the baby back, she's not going to do it. She thinks she'll be in foster care for his whole life. That is not how this works. What? Right. I don't know why she'd want her mother to go with her after how she says her mother's such a terrible person. What? Okay, let's finish. Hold on.
I know how disappointing it is for everyone involved that I'm not playing their game. But we all know that, it was substance and alcohol abuse.
Right, EMC, exactly.
What substance and alcohol abuse do I have? I'm sorry. What substance are you trying to tell me to refrain from? Medicinal marijuana? That's what you're telling me to refrain from is my proper medication that stabilizes me?
She talks about it like it's, oh my gosh, she drives me nuts with this weed thing. It's like she's highly addicted. Now, it's not like she just smokes a little bit here and there to, keep her head straight. She can't function without it. So she thinks that's any better than, the medication she needs, the pharmaceutical things. Do I think those are always good? No, not always. But neither is weed for her. Because for one, when she talks about how she needs it to regulate her moods, it doesn't help because she's still crazy. She still acts crazy. Yes, B lady. Mm-hmm. She will tell you, yes, I'm a good parent, please. How hard is it to lay there with your brand new, adorable little baby?
Show.
That takes no work.
Good show. So, like I said prior, I will just go in there and relinquish the child. With my family involved, I don't care.
Yeah,
My
Dr.
mother knows
Carol.
how strong I'm being toward this. She understands that I have to be strong for everyone involved. I have to give him up because if you're going to make me jump through hoops, then I know that something is wrong. Because we all know I didn't neglect that child. I took very good care of him, better care than most people, and I even attempted to breastfeed, which was my stupid mistake. Because I should have realized that they were going to do anything and everything to hurt me to the extreme, that they were going to take and sever the tie that I have with the child.
The child.
I shouldn't be attached to anything. I shouldn't be emotionally involved.
How many times is she going to say the same shit over and over and over?
So that's what I have to do. That's how, that's how the game is played. I don't mind going the rest of my life
Jillian, exactly.
Realizing that the system is going to have to speak up for whatever ailments psychologically that this child's going to have due to all of this.
No.
And I'm hopeful.
There's plenty of children that have been raised by other people that aren't their parents, and they turn out wonderful. She acts like this child's doomed for life. Sorry, bitch. You're not. No.
I'm not violent.
I'm not violent.
Aside from I admitted to setting the crib on fire with my daughter being inside of the house, and she was 4 rooms away, and it was in a mobile home, and it was a small fire that was set out by my ex-husband. Okay. And the only witnesses to the incident are my ex-husband and I.
The point is you did it.
Just openly vulnerable and exposed it all because I have no fear that I did anything wrong. The child was fine. The child was 4 rooms away in a mobile home, so that makes it to where the ex-husband could have gotten her out easily if things would have gotten out of hand. If he said he was so sensible, since he was so much more sensible that he filed for my disability for me and then left me with 2 loaded guns.
I heard they were unloaded, that they were not loaded, and also she didn't have a problem when they were together and the guns were in the house. So why is she complaining about it now?
All this stuff can be tracked and traced.
Tracked
His
and
family
traced,
assaulted
tracked and
me,
traced.
Of course, I was the one to blame because I opened my mouth because
Oh.
I called the authorities, and then I was taken.
You know what? I hate it when she does the Lord's Prayer. Oh, Our Father. She just says it so creepy. Our Father, who art. She sounds like a cult member.
Jail for it. So I'm not going to jump through your hoops. I'm not going to sit there and stop smoking weed for your enjoyment. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like visitation is good enough when my tits are on fire from having to,
Having to what?
let down all the milk that I produced for him, and specifically that he would have gotten and would have enjoyed and would have been fine with, and it would have helped his cognitive development. But instead, you wanted to believe your nonsense, your backward hillbilly bullshit, and you want to make things worse for me. So it's actually not making it worse for me. You're making it worse for the baby. And I told you, you're actually the ones that are endangering this child. And that's where people think I'm contradicting myself because they say that I have to work harder. No. I proved to everyone that I used medicinal marijuana and I sustained our lives because that was my proper medication that stabilized me and still stabilizes me.
She says they were dismissing
So,
them.
I'm not
So,
sure what to tell anyone. Aside from you know what I mean?
They all left her for dead. Yes, all of them. The cops,
I'm not going
too.
to jump through hoops.
They all left her for dead.
Nor am I going to care afterward because you've already severed the tie.
Why? Because he doesn't
I don't
suck
care
on your
how
tits?
much I feel like the energy from the Father is trying to reach out to me, or that I'm supposed to go and just pick him up and just eat shit, and I'm supposed to lie about everything. No, I shouldn't have more parenting classes. Are you absurd? Are you being obnoxious for a reason? I had voluntary classes twice in my life. What's the problem? Are you trying to tell me that I'm the bad parent here?
Yes.
I see some fatty fatkins in some positions where they steal babies. I'm pretty sure you don't teach your kids how to go and work out, do you? No.
Oh my God. Shut up, Latitty. What, you worked out? Ooh, big deal. Okay, good for you. You lost some weight. Now what? Now what? Does that pay your rent? Does that pay for your baby? Shut up. Like, she drives me nuts. I see some fatty fatkins who steals babies. Don't even. And how do we even know? Maybe she took a bunch of freaking speed to lose the weight. Like, we don't know for sure that she lost it on her own. And she said, I'm not going to jump through hoops. Well, good. Then you won't have that kid. And I think that's the best thing possible anyway. So, it's my opinion.
I would have cared for this baby much better than I would have cared for my first daughter. And I cared for her a lot. Teaching her baby sign language, there's proof of that. And you know why?
Why? Because she wouldn't talk? Is that why? Because she didn't use her words? Why? Because you probably terrified her. Every time your husband and you got in a fight, you probably said, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. If I didn't have you, then he wouldn't be treating me like this. You should have gone to the game, Chris. Am I stupid? Or does she misuse the word appropriate wrong? I appropriated myself accordingly. Oh, does she say that?
How I can expose that?
All at once, yeah.
The library. I got the videos on how to do it through the library there at Garland County. So there's proof that I checked those out, the baby sign language videos, so that I learned that, so that I could share it with my daughter. You know, all these proofs exist, and that's why it irked me.
Okay, so you taught your daughter baby sign language. How did you treat her when you were having a bad day? That's what I'm wanting to know. How did you treat her when you were having a bad day? If it's anything like you treated your little nephew, that's probably why you don't have her anymore. I'm sure if you were a good mother, your ex-husband would have said, hey, because they can do it. If he would have thought you were a good mother, he would have said, listen, I don't want to be with this bitch anymore, but if she wants to see our daughter, fine. She's a great mother. That could happen, but obviously not. You can't teach a dog sign language. Tallulah lives. Hello. Pushing her daughter down. She said that the other day. Her poor ex-husband. Can you imagine when she used sign language in silent eating video? It was spelling letters out. Yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah, I know how to do that. A, B, C, D, E, F. Wait, I know it. F, G. Wait, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I can't remember all of them, but I used to know it. So, yeah, if that's all she knows is the letters, right? Then she didn't teach her daughter baby sign language. And her daughter was 3. Come on. And if she was always calling her husband at work because she was freaking out, how in the hell did she have the patience to sit down with her child, little toddler, and teach her sign language? Come on. That's a funny from encyclopedia. Yeah, that's not the same thing. Baby sign language. When she licks her middle finger. Ew. Oh, I know. And then she does this. And when she does that dancing video, it's so gross. And she gets up in the camera and she's like, like, you're so disgusting. That's why you shouldn't have your kids with you. What about the poop finger? What about the poop finger? Baby sign language is not the same as conversational American sign. Oh my gosh. I love it when he lays his head flat down on the bed. So cringe. I know. When she's like bouncing up and down and pulling her dress up. Remember that? Oh, it's so cringy. Oh, tomorrow night, Monday night, Burnt Toast is on. I can't wait. I love me some burnt toast.
It's me that I have to go around and find these proofs so that I can put them on full display for everyone so they understand the turmoil that I've gone through and what I'm still continuing to go through their stupidity. Now that I have to realize they would issue a warrant if I didn't go.
Oh, Angel. Well, hello.
You're forcing me to have to be there. You're forcing me to have to deal with this.
No, you are, because you fucked up. You got done fucked up.
Confront other people about the health and well-being of the child that I sustained all alone for 9 months.
She acts like she raised this child. He was in her stomach. She acts like she did such a good job. What? At what? Baby, what do you want? What? Quit begging for my attention, buddy. Do you have to go potty? Do you have to go potty? I gave him a nice bath outside the other day. Oh, he loved it. Okay, don't lick my legs. Gross. Stop it. I'm not Leticia. Ew, stop. Calm down. I think my dog's in love with me. I think he's my son's dog, actually, but I think he's adopted me. She's just tragic yet hateful. And that's why I don't. Oh, I love burnt toast, Jolene. Yep. She acts like she can take anybody down. Do you have to go potty? When is the court date? The 7th, B-lady. Yeah, exactly. She didn't do shit. And how she blows kisses. Oh, I know. I love you guys. Hold on. Do you have to go potty? You have to go potty? Hold on, you guys. Talk to each other for a minute. You have to go potty? Why are you breathing so heavy? Go. Come on. Go. Hold on. I think he might. Do you have to go potties? Go potty? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. And who remembers when she just gave birth and she was on YouTube right away and the baby was trying to eat and he wasn't latching on. He was sucking on her skin and she couldn't even put the phone down to guide her baby where he needed to be. Oh, he's not even sucking on the nipple. He's sucking on my skin. Oh, well, he's fine. You didn't seem to care if he was doing it then. Why do you care so much now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jolene and I said because it wasn't enough. Mm-hmm. It is. How many times has she said, well, he's not going to suck on my, he's not going to suckle. He's not going to suckle, so it's too late. Why do you want him to do that so bad? Mm-hmm. It's the 7th, yeah. Well, you guys, I've had so much fun with you guys tonight. I needed some adult time where I'm not working. Mm-hmm. Me too. My son nursed until he was 2.5. Bella, she wants to nurse, and that is final. Mm-hmm. Did you hear what she said about women that don't breastfeed? Well, she didn't come out and say it. She said if they're going to give him a bottle, and you know, women who, if I would have to feed him a bottle after it was, you know, too late to breastfeed, no. That she said something. You have to listen to it on her video before this last one. She was talking about how women, they don't care about their kids if they do that, if they don't breastfeed, that they're putting bad things in their body from this formula and yada yada yada. Well, formula is becoming more and more like breast milk, but it's not the same. Mine nursed till he was 2.5 until it got to the point where until 4. Oh, yeah. Well, it was until he started coming up to me, lifting up my shirt and saying, "Booby, mommy, booby." Okay, that's it, honey. It's time to stop. What? Wait, a lady in Illinois got charges for still nursing? Good night, Eric. Or EMC, sorry. Oh, Sky Woman. If you guys haven't tried the new Haagen-Dazs, the peanut butter chocolate with the pretzel pieces on the outside, she does more labor than Hercules and most military. All right, you guys. Yeah, however someone wants to feed their baby. You know what? It's none of your business. She acts like she's so much smarter than everybody else. It's gross. It's like people don't like that. Come on. All right, you guys. And when someone says something nice to her in the chat, or they say, "I think you may be schizophrenic or something," she's like, "Bitch." It's like, dude, like, why are you so rude? Oh my gosh. I agree. Okay, you guys. Love you guys. or she used to do this. Love you. I felt so blessed. It tears some mothers apart when their milk doesn't come in. It's sad. You too. Good night, Dari. Hey, girl, it was nice seeing you. Good night, Sky. Good night, Lady K, Jolene, EMC, Paul, B Lady, all of you. Chris, everyone loves Chris, or should have gone to the game, Chris. Whoever else is still here, Lady K. I'm going to go finish my ice cream and hang out with my grand doggy. Dari D, have you been off it? I love your picture, honey. It's really cute. Good night, guys. What was I just going to say? Have you been off of YouTube for a while? Or just in a different community? I'm not really in a community. I just do my own thing, you know? I'm by myself. Okay, you guys. Thank you for hanging. Say bye, Sosie. He's got his little treat I give him to chew on. So good night, B lady. You too, honey. Good night, Retro. Wow. Let's see. How should I eat it? Make it look I can't do it. Thanks for coming on, you guys. Don't forget, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notification bell on, and make sure you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever. I appreciate you all. I do. Good night, you guys. Sleep tight, sleep with the angels, and I will see you soon. Next time. Bye, so say bye. Till next time.